the witch house. Jeremy takes her to the witch house, and yeah, that explains why we're Jeremy-less for 2 episodes. And I mean, that really pisses me off that she has to be in the episode for him to be in it. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Oh, and if we get a sex scene out of this, I'm gonna be so pissed off. Who the hell is thinking about sex right now? Really? There's this like 1,000-something-year-old vamp coming to kill your sister and your best friend. There better not be nobody getting it on. That makes no sense. And your ass almost died. Really? No, please don't make that happen because it'll just piss me off and it'll just be so random and it won't fit in. Sorry. You guys have worse things to be worrying about. Or bigger things to be worrying about than sex. Okay, sorry. Sorry that I've mentioned Jeremy and Bonnie. That just, I don't know. Oh yeah, and then back at the Salvatore house when Elena's crying and she's like, oh, I don't want to drink anything. And Stefan's like, you have to. And he's trying to console her. And then Damon comes in and, they start talking and then she slaps freaking Stefan. I mean, slaps Damon. Like, are you kidding me? You didn't even let him explain. And then finally when he explains, there's like no apology. My sister's like, oh, hello, say you're sorry. It's like, slap, and he's like, well, Bonnie's alive. And then he goes up the stairs and she doesn't even, like, tell him, oh, I'm sorry, Damon. Anyways, that was really bad. I mean, I knew that Damon had something up his sleeve. And you redeemed yourself for your soap dish thing. You really did, Damon. Um, that soap dish thing was so fucking stupid. It really was. But you redeemed yourself by that whole Bonnie thing. I mean, like, having that plan with her. Yes, you did, and that just sets us up for more Damon. Yeah, I think so. And I think Bonnie will, like, be a lot more happier with Damon now because he kind of saved her in a sense. Whatever. Oh yeah, and then you know what, like, kind of pissed me off was when Stefan goes to Damon, well, how come you didn't tell me? And he was like, having like a bitch fit. Like, are you kidding me? Your girlfriend's best friend is alive. You still have your witch, and you're going to be upset with your brother for not telling you. And then Damon's like, well, I had to make Elena think that Bonnie was dead, and I know that if I would have told you, you would have went and told her. And then when he tells, Damon's all like, well, you can play. Let me get the actual quote I have here somewhere. Oh, he's like, I'll make the life and death decisions while you're busy worrying about collateral damage. I'll even let her hit me for it. Yep. Sorry, Stefan. Sorry you had your little bitch fit. I mean, just be grateful that Bonnie's still alive. And that Elena's, best friend is still alive and she's not sad, she's like more relieved. I don't know if like Stefan was just more so pissed off that he didn't think of it and that he didn't save Bonnie and that it's making Damon look like the hero. Then Damon, when Damon's like, I don't mind being the bad guy. I don't mind being seen as the bad guy. And it's like, yeah, you're not a bad guy, dude. Damn it, my phone keeps going off. Yeah, so I mean, I think that like bitch fit was like really uncalled for. It just really was. Um, yeah. Yeah, oh, and then the moment between Elena and Damon in his room when she finally goes to apologize and me and my sister were like, yay for apologies. Um, he's like, she's just apologizing and then Damon pretty much tells her, you know, don't mention it and blah blah blah. And then when he tells her, oh, like, I'll always pick you over her, that like was like, oh my god, I was waiting for that moment. I mean, now she sees that he really does care about her, and it. I mean, yeah, he just really does care about her. Oh, and back to like his conversation with Stefan, he's like, I'll always keep her alive, or something like that. Yes, we know that, Damon. Because he really does love her, and that's the thing. I don't think that's well, I think Stefan sees it, and that's why he's a little jealous. But Elena never seen how much Damon loved her, and I think now she really does. Which kind of like freaks me out because like after he told her that, because it's like you're flirting with Bonnie, they're setting us up for Damon, and you're still flirting with Elena. Or I mean, not flirting with Elena, but like you love Elena. So that like makes me wonder, because like now I'm pretty convinced that Bonnie's not gonna die this season. So if next season Damon and Bonnie end up with each other, with each other, I have a feeling there's gonna be some drama there. Damon might be Yoko. Bonnie, Elena. Yeah, he might be the Yoko there, breaking up a friendship. Um, I don't know. I don't know. That just really like freaks me out because he's like, I'll always pick you over her. I'll always choose you. Um, so is he like gonna sacrifice Bonnie in some way next season? Um. Oh yeah, Elena freaking going downstairs to the cellar to pull the dagger out of Elijah. Holy shit! Everybody was like, "What a boring ending." I don't freaking think that was boring ending. Maybe it's because I really, really, really love Elijah. I loved his character. Just oh my god, like I was so upset when he died. And I don't know why people thought that it was Catherine that came to pull out. Catherine's still compelled. Catherine's still wherever the hell Klaus has her. And she has to be invited in. I highly doubt that Helena was gonna invite her in just to pull out a dagger. And I'm pretty sure that, you know, Stefan and Damon would have heard that. I mean, they didn't hear her going down to the cellar. Who knows? Maybe we'll see it in a second. I mean, the second, like, that the next episode starts, they'll come down and be like, Elena, what did you do? But yeah, so I'm really freaking excited. Mr. Whip My Hair is back. Yay! So happy. Because, shit's about to get real. It's about to get real. I really hope that we see Klaus, like, in his own body. Just saying. Um, yeah, we seen the preview for next week. My sister's like, holy shit, ooh, he gave me a chill. Who's that? I'm like, that's Klaus. She never seen, like, the stills or the pictures. And I'm cracking up. I'm like, yeah, where the hell have you been? Do you want to follow him on Twitter? Anyway, I like went and took her iPad so that way she can follow Joseph Morgan on Twitter. I'm like, yes, he's hot. Where have you been? So yeah, I can't wait for next week's episode. Really can't. Even though it's Jeremy Lewis. Um, just when he's like, I think Elijah in the preview, I think the term that you're looking for is OMG. That killed me. I really can't wait for next week. I really can't. I just love Elijah, and I don't see why people don't like him. He's funny, and he's just awesome. He's a bamf. He really is. So, yeah, it was Elena that pulled out the dagger, not Catherine, people. Get over that. Okay, random thoughts. Jeremy and Elena are the worst niece and nephew ever. Last week, Jenna was the worst aunt slash parental guardian ever. Jeremy is safe at the witch house. Elena's safe at the Salvatore house. Jenna is on campus by herself. Klaus slash Alaric is on the loose. He can go visit Jenna. He can hurt Jenna. Did nobody, like, bother to think about that? Really? You guys are, like, the worst niece and nephew ever. You're not even thinking about your aunt. Okay, everybody's like, oh, well, Klaus doesn't know where she's at. How about he goes to the Gilbert house, knocks on the door, and, John is there. And, he's like, oh, well, hey, whoever the hell you are, where's Jenna? And he's like, oh, well, John being the ass that he is, probably some sarcastic thing talking about, oh, she doesn't want to see you, but she's on campus. Pretty sure Jenna would be in danger. People don't think about that, so I'm kind of worried about Jenna. Then that kind of makes me wonder, like, I mean, does Jenna find out about everything next week or the episode after? I mean, that kind of makes me wonder why she finds out. Like, does she end up getting attacked by, like, Rick slash Klaus? We'll see. Anyways, I'm kind of worried about Jenna. I really am. Really am. I think that's all I have to say. Oh, yeah, another random thing. Matt. Does anybody notice his bitch face? He like has this like really evil look now. That he's like in cahoots with Sheriff Forbes. He has like this like really evil look. Even when like in the dance when Elena was looking for Stefan, and then she goes to Caroline like, "Have you seen Stefan?" And then he's like all up in Elena's grill like, "Oh yeah, what are you talking about?" And you know, like, tell me more. I want to know what's going on. Please, Matt. If you knew what was going on, you wouldn't even survive. This is not just about your sister dying. This is about a whole big picture, a whole bigger picture. Get over it. I'm sorry. No, she was your sister, but you trying to kill a bunch of other people as like avenging your sister, it makes no freaking sense. Sorry, two wrongs don't make a right. So yeah. Anyways, he has like this bitch look now. Like he doesn't even look like Matt. Like Matt used to have like this really like soft look, like oh he's so cute, and now it's like what the fuck? He has this like really bitchy face, and I don't even know how to explain it. Maybe if you guys go back like watch Matt right now and then watch Matt pre finding out. Like look at his face. It's like really different. Like the look on his face. Like Matt just went gangsta. So yeah. I think Tyler comes back in 2 weeks. Yes. Oh. I've missed Tyler. I really missed him. I mean, he'll fill the void for my Germy-less episodes. So yeah, if he comes back in 2 weeks, that's freaking awesome. I can't wait to see what happens. Maybe we get forward into motion. So yeah, I'm really sorry for this recap being kind of long and being so boring. But just leave your feedback, your comments. Well, that is feedback. Comment, rate, subscribe, pass on. So until next week, or until I decide to make another vlog about what I'm thinking, I'll see y'all. Peace.